Yes, good morning, students. Welcome to the class, and let us start revision. As we were doing revision, so we will continue with the same thing. Okay. So take out your copy. I will give you some questions related to the math magic. You will solve and then you will tell me the answers. Clear? You will only solve and then you will tell me the answers. Acha, before this, I want to know, do you know the term 1 syllabus? Everyone knows the term 1 syllabus? Write in the chat box. For math magic as well as composite maths, both. Both the books you know the syllabus for term 1. And as you know, term 1 includes PT1 also. Okay. Term 1 includes PT1 also. So very soon in the term 1 and PT1 will be there. PT1 is already you have given. In term 1, as you know, PT1 is also included. So the chapters of PT1, it will also come in term 1. Okay, it will also come in term 1. So just open your copy and let us start the revision. See, these questions I am giving you, it is very easy questions. Yes, Shupratik, it will be MCQ. It will be MCQ. Okay. You have already done these questions, but I want to revise it once more. Okay. So write revision in your copy and then write the first question. Write the time in 24-hour clock. Three o'clock in the afternoon. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What will be the answer for 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Shubhango, we are doing revision. So we are doing in the copy, not in the book. We are doing in the copy, not in the book. Yes, very good. Shubhpratik and Joyit. It is correct. But Shubhpratik and Shubhango, you have to mention hours. You have to mention hours. Okay. That means answer will be 15:00 hours. You can give here Cologne or you can just skip that one. Both are correct. Okay. Now number B. 9 o'clock in the evening. Quickly write it. 9 o'clock in the evening. Nine o'clock in the evening. It is 21 hours. Yes, very good. That means you will add 12 plus 9. That is 21. So the answer will be 21 hours. And the next one, 5:30 in the morning. What you will write 5:30 in the morning? Yes, it is 0530. Very good. You have to write in 4 digit. Always remember this. In 24-hour clock, you have to write the time in 4 digit. Okay. In 24-hour clock, you have to write the time in 4 digits. Since here it is given 5:30. So when you will write, it will be in 3 digit. So make it 4 digits. How you will make it 4 digit? By adding 0 in the front. So it will be 0530 hours. Okay. Now write the second question. Question number 2. In a dice, which number will be at the opposite side of 5. Now tell me this one. In a dice, yes. In a dice, which number will be at the opposite side of 5? All this you have to write in the copy, because this we are doing revision. Shubhango is writing 2. Is it 2? Opposite to 5? Is Shubhango correct? Rest of you, answer. Acha, one more thing. Anything is left in our math magic for term 1 syllabus? Total number of term 1. Shupratik, I am not getting you. Total number of term 1 means term 1 is only 1. Then why it is total number? Joita is writing 2, then Rahul is writing 3, Ritumanush is writing 1. Oh, full marks. For term 1, full marks, I don't know. I will ask to the examination committee and then I will answer you. Yes. So I think everything in the composite as well as in math magic we have completed, isn't it? Yes, the answer will be 2. So right here the answer is 2, not 3 or 1. The answer is 2. Okay, right, the answer is 2. Yes. Yes, students, I am audible and visible to you. Class 4? You are visible. I am visible. I am not visible. Class 4, everyone, I am audible and visible to everyone. Shubhango? Okay. Acha, those who are present, just write present ma'am and send to me. This is for your attendance. Those who are present, just write present ma'am and send to me. Oh, okay. Write down. Now, can I rub the board and write question number 3? Everyone has completed? Yes. Now write question number 3. Think of a number which can be divided by 2, 3 and 5 and comes between 25 and 50. Yes, quickly answer it. You have to answer a number which can be divided by 2, 3 and 5 and which comes between 25 to 50. The number will be between 25 and 50. Yes, only Joita has given the answer. Where are the others? Others also try. Yes, that means Joita is correct. Answer is 30. Answer is 30. Okay. Now write question number 4. Draw the top view and side view of number 1, a pipe. How you will draw the top view and top view and side view of a pipe? It is given in your book. How you will draw? See, for side view, this way you can draw the pipe, and for top view, side view and top view. Top view, this top one will be more visible than the side one. Okay. Yes, Shubhangu, it is correct. The top view you can see, but the means the bottom you can't see for a pipe, isn't it? Now draw the top view and side view for a funnel as it is given in your book, for a funnel. You know what is a funnel, isn't it? So for the side view of the funnel, it will be somewhat like this. The round one is not you are not able to see. Okay, I am rubbing it and doing it again. Number B, a funnel. See, I am drawing freehand, that's why it is like this, but you try to draw with the help of the scale. This is the side view of a funnel. Okay, and top view of the funnel will be somewhat like this. That means you are not able to see the down one portion for the top view, and for the side view you are not able to see the top view, means from the top how it looks. You can see only the side one, means the side portion. You see from the book also. Okay, in the book it is given more appropriately, because I am very good in drawing, that's why I have drawn like this. Okay, my drawing is very bad, I know. Achha, that was question number 4, isn't it? Now write question number 5. The total number of students from class 1 from class 1 to class 5 is 210. If each minibus can take 35 students, then how many mini buses, sorry, it will be how many, it will be how many mini buses are needed. See, this is the word problem. So how you will solve the word problem? How you will solve the word problem? Exactly. So first of all, you will write that total number of students is equals to 210. Then in one minibus, number of students in one minibus is equals to 35. Therefore, number of minibus needed for 210 students is equals to 210 divided by 35. It is not visible. Listen, you write the question, okay? You write the question, I am writing the solution after rubbing. This question is in the side, in the math magic. Okay, I am rubbing the question. First of all, you will write total number of students is equals to the solution will be like this. First you will write total number of students is equals to 210. Then number of students in one bus is equals to 35. Therefore, number of buses required or needed for 210 students is equals to 210 divided by 35. You divide it and tell me the answer. Quickly divide and tell me the answer. The division you have to show, okay? Yes, the division you have to show. How you will show the division? 35 outside, 210 inside. Now divide it. It is directly 6. That means answer is coming 6. So at the end you will write that 6 buses or 6 mini buses are needed. 6 mini buses are needed for 210 students. For 210 students. Okay. 6 mini buses are needed for 210 students. Is it clear to everyone? Okay students, today up to this only. You practice whatever revision we have done today, okay, and we will again do some revision of composite maths tomorrow. So that's all for today. Bye all of you. Tomorrow in the offline class we will do the composite maths, okay, and on Wednesday again we will do the math magic. So bye all of you for today.